One of the most fascinating things about football is how quickly the tables can turn on a club. At one moment, you are on top of the world, and in the very next instance, you will be in the midst of back-to-back humiliations. And that's exactly what happened with Liverpool. A few months ago, they were one of Europe's most powerful forces. They came a long way, broke a lot of curses under the guidance of Jurgen Klopp, from reaching consecutive Champions League finals and winning the title once, to finally lifting the long-awaited Premier League trophy in 2020. No one knew things would transition so fast for the Reds. Liverpool is looking like a sinking ship, and today we will explain their situation to see what has actually gone wrong for the Reds. It's going to be one hell of a discussion. Before we get going, make sure to hit the like buttons below, as it lets us know how we're doing, and also click the subscribe button to ensure you never miss a video. Now let's dig further into the issues plaguing Liverpool this season. Disastrous run on the PL. It's not a very long time ago that Liverpool was celebrating their glorious victory of the Premier League trophy in their fortress, Anfield. But things have taken a massive twist since then. Liverpool now looks like some average mid-table team, and it's a point to ponder. They have managed to win only one of their last 10 matches in the Premier League, and as a result they find themselves sitting at number 8. Yeah, number 8. Ironic that Anfield, the stadium which is considered one of the hardest stadiums to play at, isn't also serving the purpose anymore. Liverpool hasn't managed to win any of the last 3 matches at their own home. They are currently 22 points behind Manchester City, the league leaders. And with only 10 matches left in the league, Liverpool won't be able to close such a huge gap in points. Their dream of back-to-back league titles is already a distant memory, but they have a lot more issues to worry about. More to come. Finishing in the top 4. Winning the league aside, Liverpool cannot really slide easily into the top 4 now. It's the same team that reached back-to-back Champions League finals in 2018 and 2019, and after just a year, they might miss on Champions League group stage placement. What a shame. The Reds are 7 points behind the 4th place Chelsea, who even went through a mid-season coaching change from Frank Lampard to Thomas Tuchel. With their current form and their confidence in disarray, a 7-point gap with only 10 games left to play, the signs aren't very encouraging for Anfield fans. But here's the question. What led Liverpool to such a dramatic fall from grace? What are the reasons behind such a disastrous form? Well, we will try to figure it out. Stay with us. Injuries. Liverpool has had terrible luck this season, as there is a long list of players injured, with most of them being an instrumental part of their best version in recent years. This is one of the key factors behind the poor performance from the Reds. Believe us, you would be amazed hearing the names of their injured players. Let's start with Virgil van Dijk, one of the protagonists of Liverpool's defence. With a serious knee injury he suffered early in the season, Van Dijk has been out for a good chunk of the season with no chance of coming back to save the Reds this season. Huge blow, right? Here comes another name. Jordan Henderson has been on the sidelines for a couple of weeks with a serious groin injury. While the team is hopeful he will return in April, it still remains to be seen when he will return. Joe Matip is also out for the rest of the season due to an ankle injury. That's a serious crisis in the defence and midfield for Liverpool. COVID restrictions and packed schedule. Injuries don't happen out of the blue, and there are always underlying causes. Fatigued legs, lack of rest and packed schedules are also a factor behind injuries. Due to the ongoing pandemic situation, football has also been affected, and things have taken a major shift from normality. Players have to play through condensed schedules, often playing 2 matches a week. Such a schedule is brutal even for the younger lads, let alone the veterans above 30 years of age. Anfield is famous because it's a beautiful atmosphere, and with COVID-19 restrictions, people aren't allowed inside the stadiums, and that has affected the players' performance on the pitch too. With a crowd like Anfield's, things would have surely been different for Liverpool in home matches. What the legends say. Seeing such an incredible team in crisis is surely surprising. Premier legends say the same. According to Peter Crouch, they have been well off the pace recently, but to be honest, I've thought back to the start of the season and there were warning signs then. I just feel there has been a big drop and the balance of the team is completely gone. Manchester United legend Gary Neville also dropped a few words on the current situation with the Reds, showing how critically they have fallen. He said, "It's starting to get a little bit worrying in the sense we know they've got injuries, but it's the same for everybody. But it's the lack of change, a different idea. They just look beaten, almost like zombies on the pitch, walking around thinking the same." Should Klopp change his approach? Well, if it is coming from legends like Gary Neville and Peter Crouch, there must be something wrong other than injuries and circumstances. Liverpool does look beaten. Maybe it's finally time for Klopp to go for a different approach and adapt to the current situation. That man has given everything to Liverpool since he signed for them, and it won't be fair to blame Klopp. But there might be a possibility that the stagnant approach of tactics from Klopp might be a reason for Liverpool's downfall. After their recent loss to Fulham, there have been a growing number of critics who have been looking to axe Klopp. The Liverpool ownership has given Klopp a vote of confidence, but the longer this poor performance continues, the less sturdy that backing could be. One definite thing is that things need to change at Anfield. Glimpses of past and hope. We have indeed pointed out some of the harsh realities at Anfield, and it's hard to digest these words for any Liverpool fans out there. But with the quality of players they possess and their recent successes in the world of football, there's no doubt that Liverpool will bounce back. Because, after all, they are Liverpool. They never walk alone. Pack up. That's it from Anfield, guys. Football is about twists and turns, highs and lows, wins and losses. But no matter what the circumstances are, we always stand behind our beloved clubs. Same goes for the Liverpool fans. With that, we conclude today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as we put out new videos like this every week on the latest in the world of football. Also, make sure to hit the bell notification and the like buttons below. Let us know in the comments section, what do you think is wrong with Liverpool? As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts on what's going on. Stay tuned, and we look forward to seeing you next time.